I said, what are you doing running? And you're saying it was really good out?
It's the perfect texture for running. Very low impact on its dry snow, so your feet don't get wet.
Stay warm. All right, thanks. We've seen a lot of people out here, like you said, running, sledding, just enjoying it. It's one thing, oops, that can happen, unfortunately. Looks like.
Nature got her.
Bro, I watched that video like maybe 10 times today, right? Because I was like, cool, I'm gonna use this one because it's an old one, it's a good one, right? I don't know what it is about this particular moment right here, right now, and just watching her fall on her ass that fucking gets me.
Is it like so? I mean, one, yeah, it's like watching the Christmas Story. It's a tradition. You got to start your December off correctly.
Yeah.
But is it an East Coast thing? Because we don't have snow out here, obviously, so it's not like a common occurrence.
Obviously, yeah.
But like, I mean, you mentioned like black ice. You've explained a lot of ice related things to me over the course of the years. A lot of snow culture, and is it just like a fucking like, yo, look at that dumb fucking, that's an out of towner trying to walk on the fucking ice. They hit that weird slick.
No, that's a anyone moment. You just have that moment. You feel the confidence. You're like, this is where I'm from. This is where I grew up. Like, I know how to fucking walk in.
Because one of my first times going to the East Coast, actually my actual first time going to the East Coast, I met up with our good friend April Viking Lass, and she took me out to some, like, it was in the middle of December, and she took me out to this like town center where they had a bunch of food and everything was great, but she's like, okay, this is what we like to do out here, and like we went and got like a triple cheese macaroni fucking giant thing, and it's a go box, and then we went and sat on some steps out in the out area and just watched all the people trying to walk by in heels on the snow, on the fresh ice and shit. And she's like, oh, that one's gonna fall, that one's gonna fall, that one's gonna fall, that one's gonna, and it was just like a thing we did, like and I was like, I think that's like an East Coast thing. Everyone's just like, oh, look at that fucking, let's go watch that little shiny piece of the ground. Everyone tries to walk over it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that sounds like a good bit of fucking shit. If you don't know what this is, before we get too far, this is dkgWELP, the Drunk Kids Gaming podcast. If you are getting this in your feed whenever you are, it's probably a little bit late. We didn't do an episode on our normal Sunday, and we're doing an episode now on a Monday because
there's so
even
many
though
emotions.
Curly has never seen snow in his life, this motherfucker still had to go out and find what I'm assuming was either an old white man or a shady brown man and buy a tree.
A little bit of both. I mean, no, I mean, there's just a lot of emotions going on right now. It's going to seem weird because I know most people do their Thanksgiving stuff and everything before Thanksgiving, but like, we do a podcast on Sunday. It's usually going to happen after the fucking event happens, and then it's just a little weird, but we still got to cover it. And also, it's December, and you know, anyone that knows me at all knows I don't fuck around with these holidays. The fucking turkey went in the trash, man goes out and gets a tree. It's the way it works. It's got to happen. So I didn't have time on the day of because I drank way too much, so my only day to do it was on Sunday, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go get a tree before I don't have the time. And so now I have a tree, as we've learned, thanks to Kaz's Google Home. It's behind the green screen, but it's falling and getting prepared so that the lights will look good when I do put them on. Which I think I might do a stream tomorrow. The opening of a stream tomorrow might just be Christmas music and Curly silently building a Christmas tree.
Hell yeah, do it.
Which I'm terribly excited for. But yeah, as we mentioned, it was Thanksgiving, so I guess we have to talk about our Thanksgiving experiences. Did you do anything, Mr. Scrooge McScrooge over there?
I sit with my family, and then they ask me the same 8 questions. You still doing that podcast thing? And I go, yeah. And they're like, you making any money? And I go, Somewhat. What does somewhat mean? It's too much to explain. Why do you do it then? Because it's fun. Why do you fucking breathe? And then I say something smart out of my mouth, and then my mother goes like, "Don't fucking say that. Why are you saying that? Why do you got to say things like that?" And I'm like, "Cause they're fucking saying dumb shit. Well, I'm gonna say dumb shit if they're gonna say dumb shit."
That's some family fucking drama you got going on here.
Then they play Pacino.
Is everyone doing shots throughout the day?
My sister tends to drink. My uncle is there, so he's very much like, I'm gonna bring liquor. We're gonna reminisce, and we're gonna have fun, and then I'm gonna have you explain something to me that I don't understand, because my uncle's that guy. He's like, all right, so how does this work? And I'm like, okay, so.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think we fall into we.
I don't know really.
Damn it, now I got like 6 different stories going on, different threads. Outside of Thanksgiving, I literally about 2 months ago had the owner of my company, who's like a 60-year-old dude. He was just in the warehouse. We usually don't talk. I always assume that a manager or an owner's got shit to do. So I'm like, as an underling, if I can make it so he doesn't have to deal with the thing, then I feel like I'm doing my job. And I've kind of always treated middle management like that. Like, you come to me, I'll run it up the train if we need to do it. Don't bother that guy. He's got the business to run. But apparently he just kind of sits around and looks at YouTube. But we're sitting there, and he, honest to goodness, like, he stops and he's like, "Oh, hey, man. Hey, I got a question for you." And I was like, "Oh, shit, what's up, man?" Like, I put my stuff down, like I'm carrying like work shit. You know, I'm like, "Well, what's up? Yeah, what's up?" He's like, "Well, how does Bitcoin work?" And I was like, oh shit, we're going here. All right, let's start. Got a notepad.
How much time you got?
He's like, "What is it?
Do you have a calculator?"
And after, like, honestly, I gave him like a really good explanation of like how, you know, it's running hashes and how that's how everything is technically monitored, but not monitored because it's just constantly running this gigantic chain. That's why it takes a bunch of money. Blah 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 blah. Gave him the whole spiel. Thank you to fucking Security Now or whatever his fucking name is, Scott Gibson. And he's like, "So is it real?" And I'm like, "Damn it, I'm not talking to you anymore." Like, it's terrible. But yeah, I think we fall into the same thing for holiday seasons, is where it's everyone's extended family's opportunity to get their tech fixed. It just kind of happens for anyone that has any inkling for fixing things. You don't need to be it's not even a computer thing. It's just you're just not afraid to Google. I definitely had that. I don't know if I outlined my my Thanksgiving plan on this podcast last week, but just to quickly reiterate it, I routed my entire day around not having to drive so I can drink heavily from sun up to sundown, which is usually what I do for weekends. It's a marathon vacation for me. So I go, I plan this. I go to my friend Erica's bar in the morning. She's opening at 5 o'clock in the morning. I didn't go at 5 o'clock. I went at like a respectable 9 o'clock so I could start drinking. And we hang out there at the bar and listen to all the local yokels that just live their lives at the bar. So much so that they spend Thanksgiving and Christmas at the bar, giving each other gifts and drinks and whatever. So we do that, and that's fun. I'm getting free shots and drinks and enjoying myself, which then I lean into letting Erica drive me to her family thing, which is actually a short thing, but it's around the corner to my dad's house, which then I was going to walk to my dad's house because my dad was going to drive me to our family Christmas thing or Thanksgiving thing. And then from there, I was going to have my dad drop me off at my third Thanksgiving, which was Aaron's house. And then boom, 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 Uber home. And that was my plan for the day. It worked out most of the time, most for the most part. But that being said, I had the experience of, it's hard. I had to explain this. It's been a while since I've seen Erica's family. I used to go there when we were kids because it was right around the corner from my dad's. And when I was younger, man, like I don't know what it is now. I think it's just because I got older and I have more people around me that I care about. I do not have the patience for fucking shitty people anymore. I do not. I was sitting there at her Thanksgiving, and we always joke about this. She's got like a uncle or something that's just a shitty asshole, and the whole family just kind of doesn't say anything. They're just like, ah, ha, ha, yeah, 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 that's the way he is. This guy, Bobby. Of course, his name is Bobby, but he's just everything. Every story has to be about him. We walked into the house, and he's like yelling at their grandmother, like, just so you know, I spent $64 on this thing, so you better use this right and don't break it. And she's like, yeah, yeah, thanks, you know, like blah blah blah. I'm like, this fucking dick. So he tries to rope me into a conversation, and like as a kid, I just remember being like, "Oh, I'll just follow what the family does." And he tried to rope me into conversation. I'm like, "I don't want to talk to you. I don't like you." Like I don't know if it was the drinks or anything, but I'm just like, You're a dick, dude. Like, God. And so I had this moment with him, and this relates back to the tech, which is what I was getting at in the first place. But their grandpa, I was the neighborhood kid that did computers, so. I think the computer he's still using is the one that I built for him from like Star Tech, some stupid local shop. It's just sitting around, and he doesn't really use it, but he was really proud of it, and it was fucking 15 years ago and whatever. So, anyways, he used to always have me just fix things whenever I got over there, and I haven't been over there in a long time. So he's he's just coming out with fucking tech and shit in his arms, and he's like, "Oh, you gotta check it out." And he's like, "Hey, I forgot the password on my tablet. Is there any way to get that?" And I was like, well, not really, but if you don't care about what's on it, then there's always a reset. I mean, and he's like, oh, how do you do that? And I'm like, I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to Google it, but there's always some kind of reset, right? And he's like, well, Bobby looked at it and he couldn't figure it out, and and there's no way to do it, and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, hold on. And I was like, all right, so Samsung fucking A, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, all right, we hold these buttons. All right, here you go. It's brand new. And he's like, oh. And then this guy, Bobby, comes over and he's like, hey, man, what was the secret? What was the thing? I was like, I Googled it, you fucking jack off. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, ugh. Hate people. But yeah, I got to fix tech the whole time. It was really fun. Like you do.
Yeah, I don't do that much anymore, luckily. Like I don't get the fucking the mound of tech questions. But every so often there's just one that's just like, because somebody in the room will just say something dumb.
Yeah. Like, you're like, that's not actually the way that works.
Yeah. Like, but yeah.
I got all the way through. This is my first Thanksgiving painting my nails in front of my family. Mm-hmm. And I got through all of Thanksgiving until the last half hour at my grandma's, or my great aunt's, my grandma's sister's house. And no one said shit. And I was like, all right, cool, man. No one gives a fuck. I'm down. I thought this was going to be a little bit of a weird thing. They're all conservative Christians, like Catholics, I guess. I'm like, this is going to be a little weird. And then my normally really cool deaf aunt notices my nails and then drags the attention of the entire fucking room to her. Because like half the people can speak sign language, and the rest of them can't. So they're like, everyone's like, well, what's she all worked up about? What's going on? And she was completely unaccepting of the fact that I had nails painted. And I was like, all right. And then everyone was like, oh, what's she mad about? What's going on? And everyone's like, oh. And I was like, I want to leave now. I'm going to leave. Can I just please leave? But whatever. That was my only bad moment. Blow up. Not really blow up. No one gives a shit. I was like, fuck you all. I don't give a fuck. Fam.
Yeah. Marbles just said like she's not much of a turkey person. I'm not much of a turkey person either. I do enjoy me the fuck out of a spiral ham though. Oh. Like
oh, good ham though. Good
ham, bro. Good ham, bro.
I usually avoid it because I hate the feeling of getting full. I really hate the feeling of like being sick full because there's no way out of it except for to wait and just lay on your back. So I try to avoid like overeating. But ham is a problem. Ham is just fucking like just a nice one. It just comes off in a perfect like already pre-sliced fucking size. And you're just like, I'm gonna take. You know what? I always start with like one or two. Like I cut it with a knife out, get a couple, and I just grab a chunk of that fucking meat near the bone, and I'm like, I'm gonna eat all of this, and then I'm like, oh, it went down really quickly, and is bad. I think I have a theory on turkey. I think a lot of people don't like turkey. I think good turkey is really good. And that's not the way everything is. Like, bad pizza is still good, but like good turkey's good. Bad turkey is a napkin. It tastes like a fucking napkin. Like a dry ass turkey, it hits your tongue like a fucking, like if you were eating a goddamn napkin, like you licked a napkin and it just shreds and it just, it's so, it's the worst. I fucking hate bad turkey, and that'll ruin it for you. But you get a good turkey though, with the juices still in it and good seasoning and everything, it's delicious. No, Mech, no one's heard of that in their entire lives. He's and Mech's being a speed bump in the podcast energy. I don't even know how to read that sentence.
I'm trying to think.
What's going on, buddy?
They get what? They get real big and are juicier.
Email the show if you've heard of neutered male chicken instead of turkey.
So I'm trying to think of what else, like holiday specific shit. So the other thing with Christmas coming up is it is gift buying time. And I think somehow, some way, I'm getting roped into like, I don't even like doing my Christmas, but I think I am getting now, in as Curly likes to say it, my domestication into multiple Christmases.
Well, you are getting completely domesticated if I don't know how much you want to share with that, but yeah, you are rolling down that line of domestication. Cat is wearing an apron and fucking.
Whoa!
That is not the right link.
Aprons.
Anyways, go on with your stuff before I bring up my stuff.
No, but it's just like there is a Friendsgiving that is happening and a Friends game night that is maybe going to be a monthly thing. So like then there may be a multi-family like go here for a little bit, then go there for a little bit, then go there for a little bit fucking Christmas thing, which like I don't want to go and see my own fucking family. I don't want to now go and see your fucking family and then the other family that you spend time with. Like
I just literally drew out my 3 Thanksgiving things to you. I've expressed this before on this this platform here, but my half hatred / love for it's been a while since I've had local friends, and now I've got obligations to hang out with people, and I kind of hate it, but I'm like, I really should be going out and hanging out with friends, because I really just, I mean, if I had it my way, I'd be no pants and playing video games, and I don't care. Like, I don't care at all. But having the kids around and stuff has been super fun. So take the good with the bad and whatever. Like, it's fucking just like in Discord, everyone and their mother has had birthdays the last month, so it's fucking people planning all these birthdays and shit. And I'm like, it's another birthday this week, and I don't want to go to your house or do anything. Like, but. It's been good.
All right. You know what? I'm gonna overshare a little bit, right? So
I'm all ears.
In this roping of multiple shit, right? I get roped into hanging out with a kid, right? Because my girlfriend's like, yeah, like you gotta like meet these kids that I fucking that used to be in my, very much like you, right? Used to be in my life all the time, and I still go during holidays, hang out with them, shit like that, right? So it's like, we're gonna go look at Christmas fucking lights in this area of town where all the houses do fucking Christmas lights. Fucking shit.
There's times I draw the line. Okay, I just mentioned I'm happy to go out and do things, but there are certain amateur hour shit that you don't need to be doing, and one of those is candy cane fucking lane. Okay, that's not a thing you need to be doing. That is a travesty for fucking. That's like, does anyone say I want to drive to fucking the gridlock and just enjoy being parked in a car for 17 hours. Like, you don't need to. You don't need to do that. That and if anyone ever anyone in my friendship group is immediately dropped if they say they want to go out for fucking St. Patrick's Day. That's just not happening. That's a fucking no-go. Yeah. That's a non-starter. That's amateur hour.
So this situation is like me, fucking girl, fucking 8-year-old in the back, just fucking riding out to go look at fucking other people's houses.
You two are responsible for an 8-year-old?
Yeah. Right? So...
Someone left their child with you?
Oh, brother. That's a whole other thing, right? So they're just having a grand old time. I'm just uncomfortable AF.
You can barely raise Panda.
Right? Which is the thing, right? Like, if I know the kid, cool, right? I know how we interact. I know all this shit. I have never met this kid until this moment in my fucking life, right? But like, they're just having a fucking time, fucking singing rap songs, chilling. I'm just sitting here like, I'm going.
Oh my God! Hold on! I literally just got a text message. Text messages from Aaron Skjort. Christmas lights watching Saturday evening. Oh, my life. It's come full circle. It's over.
All right, that's the show, folks. Fucking, we're not fucking allowed to do these kind of things anymore. When at the moment where we go, fucking literally see goddamn you're looking at other people's houses because they put. Fuck me, dude.
It's gonna make a liar out of me because you know I'm gonna fucking go. That's the problem. I don't want to go.
Like, god damn. And then there's just fucking people out there, right? They're fucking in their Santa costumes, just fucking there, just chilling. And it's like, the kid wants to take a picture with Santa. I'm like, all right, what the? I don't care, dude.
That's not his
fucking
job.
Do your thing, bro. Like, so we're just standing in this line of random ass fucking people with their fucking snot fucking.
Is this on the street?
Fucking on the street.
That's not a certified Santa.
The street.
That man's not a certified Santa. He doesn't have his fucking degree in being a Santa. He's he get fined for that.
Him and his old ass wife just handing out candy to fucking kids on the street in the middle of this block where people just have fucking lights on their house and other people are just walking up on the people's porches going, yeah.
You're using a lot of electricity.
What the fuck is this, bro?
Dude, we've got. Do you call it something? Is it called Candy Cane Lane? Because we actually have a place called Candy Cane Lane out here.
I think it's like Miracle on 34th Street or something. Because they do a whole thing. I don't fucking know. Dude, I didn't give a fuck. I didn't grab the pamphlet. Like
the street in El Cajon that everyone used to go to, big old cul-de-sac, big old neighborhood of old rich white people, and their like centerpiece was like the last couple houses, and it was like themed house to house, and there was like Santa was on the last house, and then the reindeer were all the way stretched across each rooftop to the thing, and they took real good pride in that. And then they decorate the mountain because they own the mountain, I think, and they put a big I think it's a Jesus star or a Star of David or something up on there. I think it's the North Star, maybe. I don't know the actual story of Jesus. And the manger and shit. Christmas card, like, no way. I don't know. I don't know other towns. I know El Cajon, stuff like the Mother Goose Parade. But yeah, Christmas is here. I think I just wanted to mention Christmas and everything because transitional wise, we are now in fucking December. We have made it through November. We're in December. Update for the streams will be that I'm going to mostly be playing Ugly Sweater Christmas stuff throughout the month. I think I'm just going to sprinkle it in. And then if something else comes up, like someone wants to do a multiplayer thing or Steve and the boys want to play Remnant or whatever because Steve's building a new computer, then we'll play that or whatever. But then I'll just go back to Ugly Sweater. I'm not going to make it like a forced chunk of time because I think that format kind of blows. And I don't think anyone gives a shit. So we'll just do it whenever we can. And for those that don't know what that is you guys have sent me, inadvertently or not, a ton of shitty games throughout the year. And they just pile up because I'm never going to play them. So I designed a thing like 4 years ago where I sit and I play all those games. And the only way I can stop playing them is when the chat decides to move onward. And otherwise, I pretend like they're good. And usually they just crash and they explode or don't run or can't be streamed or whatever. But it's a fun time, I think. We always have a good time with it. In addition to that, our Secret Santa signups are up every year. As a tradition, we do a little $20. I guess it's not called a white elephant, but it's just a Secret Santa thing. Things to note about it: you do not have to physically ship or divulge any information that you don't want to be part of it. You can sign up, and there's a little portion of the form that allows you to just be digital only. You can draw something or whatever, and you can also receive something digitally if you want, or even just a gift card, whatever you prefer. And then if you do decide to give your address because you want something shipped, the address only goes to me. I have all that information sent to me, and then I will dole that out solely to your one person who you get assigned to. I do all the back end, massaging to make everything work out. And yeah, there'll be can we not do Insenyasoft this year? Can we just ban Insenyasoft? I don't want to play another game of Mahjong for the rest of my life. I played so many games of Mahjong, and I still don't understand it. It's just matching. I think there's a strategy to it, but the computer Mahjong is just it's so boring, and the music's so bad. Actually, there was one Insenyasoft series that had really good music, and I kind of wanted the soundtrack, but I don't think they released it. But it was really cool. But yeah, so sign up for that. It is for the audio listeners. If you go to dkgTV.com/Secret Santa, I made it easy this year. Then you can sign up for it, be part of that. I'm closing signups as of next podcast. So wait, you're out, Kaz, right? Next week?
Yeah.
All right. Well, next Sunday, then you're not going to get a notice. I'll tell you on Thursday, but we're maybe I'll just close it on the weekend. So yeah, on Thursday-ish, I'll close it. So we have plenty of time to get everyone, acclimated and stuff. A lot of the time it's like, oh shit, I got to sign someone I don't know. Can you ask them if they have an Amazon wish list? And then I play Santa and I go back and forth between everybody. Someone rebuy Scanner Sombra. The sad thing about Scanner Sombra is I think I bought it. I think I bought it for myself. That was a full-on game purchase that I decided on, and I beat it. And we could go back to other games too. Yeah, but it's fun. It's super fun time, and we'll be doing that the rest of the week. With that very long intro, has it been it's been 30 minutes. Okay, I thought it was an hour. Fuck. Let's go into the news.
Yeah, let's do it. Hit it up.
dkgWELP. Let's fill that knowledge hole. With Kaz and Carly's news bag.
You want to start?
Welcome to the News Bag. This is the segment of the show where we talk about stories from around the internet. If you would like to participate in this section of the show, you can join our Discord. Links are down below. In there, you will see a channel called the dkgWELP podcast, where you can drop links, and we will talk about them on the show once I open my doc, like this one. This one I was going to bring on the show anyway, just because, like, one, these are my people, and I fucking love this. So on a train, on a subway train in New York, people took over a car and had a Thanksgiving feast.
Thanksgiving terrorism?
No. Like straight up
Took over
tables, turkey, fucking plates, forks, drinks, and we're just fucking just chilling, just giving out food, having a good old time.
Oh, Leon's got your eyes on the street down out there. He's they're not having a good time. That's someone walked out on the freeway and decided to set up a turkey dinner table as a flash mob turkey feast. And yeah,
See, like on the freeway, that's a little dickish, right? And I know, like Leon says, people didn't appreciate it. It's on one car of the 8 that are attached to the fucking train. Get on another fucking car.
Yeah.
Stop being a fucking pussy.
Don't ruin someone's
stop being
Thanksgiving.
right. Fucking. They were out here giving out food. Yes, they were loud and rowdy because they've been drinking. But like, come on.
They brought a table and everything. Is there pictures of this?
They brought a full. It's a loud ass autoplay video. So
getting
be ready.
Getting it. It's blocked.
But yeah, if you scroll down to the bottom, yeah.
Oh, that's
See-
cute.
see some of
That's
the-
cute.
whatever.
Look at that. I want some Thanksgiving. I want to see Leon in the background here, just scowling, just being angry, being a little Scrooge McLeon. I love it. I mean, great publicity stunt. That's super cute. I mean, I'm a big fan of Thanksgiving. You know that?
Yeah.
Whole fucking turkey and everything.
Like I've had to deal with way worse shit in fucking rush hour, subway, public transit, fucking shit. If I stepped onto a train and people just had a table full of food, all right, you know what? Yeah.
I'll tell you right now.
I'm like, all right, I'm down.
I love the sentiment, but I ain't gonna eat any fucking turkey that's been on that subway. I'm not gonna eat in that subway. I don't give a damn. I've been on. I don't know how it is out. What is this, New York or whatever the fuck? I don't know how it is out there, but our public transportation ain't the cleanest place to be sitting there. There's no 5-second rule. Do not. I don't want to touch anything when I'm there. I stand in a corner and I hug myself. Like I can't make it through. The mall out here at the downtown, the Horton Plaza Mall, it just smells of piss. Any corridor you go, I don't like to breathe exactly around there. I couldn't imagine trying to eat some stuffing or meat in there. I'm gonna segue this actually into a story that I wasn't gonna talk about, but it was an interesting thing that the TSA put out this information for you right before Thanksgiving this year, that apparently it's okay to pack a whole fucking turkey in your carry-on if you need to, and you just bring it onto the plane. I don't know why you would.
Some people are really specific. They are like, yo, everybody else there can't cook for shit. I am bringing the turkey, man. Like, it's going to be ready. It's going to be...
But they're not going to pay for checked luggage. They're just going to bring it on the carry-on. You're bringing a big old fucking fully cooked turkey.
Yeah.
But apparently,
you want to make sure your shit is safe, bro. You spend hours slaving in a fucking kitchen over that turkey to make sure it's just crispy in the right places.
Have you ever cooked a turkey?
Yeah, actually, it sucks.
I'm a suspect of that.
Bro, you have to put it in that bag. Then like you gotta fucking wait, and then the only thing I do know is you gotta put it in the bag. You gotta baste it every like 20 or 15 to 20 minutes, and then fucking then, and then I know you like my mom uses the juice to make gravy,
sure,
which I don't do because I don't like gravy. But yeah,
I think my one
and forget it kind of guy. Like,
I mean, but that's the thing.
Not my thing, dude.
See, I think my start and stop of ever being Mr. like, I'll bake a turkey at my house was like, you got to start how many days ahead and fucking I gotta start defrosting it on Tuesday or the weekend before.
Get the guts out.
No, because I'm a okay. Well, shit. Thanksgiving's tomorrow. I'll go buy the food. It's Wednesday night, you know. Like, and I'm looking at this thing, and it's like, all right, 4 days beforehand, start thawing it, and then you got to rub it down, and then you're gonna go ahead and dress it up like a day before, and then you're gonna cook it. How many pounds is it? 20. You're gonna cook it for 25 hours. I'm like, that's longer than a day. I can't leave my oven on for longer than a day. What are you?
Yeah. So like two of the longest things I have ever cooked in my life are a turkey and a brisket. Like I had to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning to start cooking a brisket, lighting a grill out there just with the mist and like just shit. It's fucking waiting for coals to light,
Deep fry
so
it.
I could cook a goddamn brisket. No, what you don't?
Deep fried brisket. Deep fried brisket. I don't give a fuck. Get it. That's my memoir's name. Deep fried brisket. Deep fry your slow cook. I don't give a shit. Get it done. I ain't waiting a day for food. Fuck all that Texas shit. But now you know you can take a turkey on a fucking plane. And apparently you can bring all the other shit too, as long as it's not the liquid shit. Like if you got gravy, apparently it's got to be in fucking, I don't know, 3-ounce soap bottles inside of a gallon plastic bag. But TSA wanted to announce, since they're just, working hard to keep America safe, you can bring a turkey on the internet.
On the internet?
I mean, on a plane. Sorry, I started reading other shit. That was weird.
Yeah.
That wasn't my story. That was just a carry on to Kaz's story. I wanted to bring us up to speed here on DKG Welp. In an ongoing saga that is, this show's been going on for 5 years. We've covered mostly everything. Our good boy, not good boy, Papa John Schneider.
Oh shit!
He's in the news again, just kicking up dust. For those that don't know, last we heard Homeboy wanted to chime in a couple years ago on how he felt about Black Lives Matter movement. Or was it Kaepernick? It was something, and he was just like, "Hey, guess what? Guess what? I got a comment." Oh, Kruger, thanks, man, for the sub. But yeah, Schneider comes in as a nice, very old white guy, rich white guy, deciding to just, everyone needs to know what I feel about this subject that doesn't involve me whatsoever.
Well. All right, hold on. Let's give a little bit of fucking context clue. Let's give a little.
I used to work for this man. Okay, can we?
Yeah, you did. That's one context clue. Two, right? My man said the N-word on a conference call. Got booted out.
That happened later. We're getting there. I'm coming up to speed. Okay. All right, yeah. So then everyone's like, "Wow, you're a real fucking shithead." So thanks for that. And everyone's like, on edge with Schneider, Schnatter. I don't know how to say his name. I think it's Schnatter, to be honest. And then fast forward a couple months, and they're like, he's just dropping M-bombs on conference calls. That's cool. Cool. So the board ousts him. He's no longer Papa John. I think Shaq takes over the company at this point. And that's not a lie. That was another story. But in most recent news, my homeboy's just looking real wet. I clicked on the story because I was like, I want to see what fucking Schneider's up to these days. And this is the I'm not even joking. This is on the CNBC news thing. This is just a giant photo. I'm not maximizing this. This is just a giant photo of an interview with Papa himself. And I'm just like, why is my boy looking real wet? He just
My man is sweating, dog. It is sweating.
This is not zoomed in. This is what they chose for the size of this photo on the front of this fucking thing. And the thing is, what's great about it is the title's even better. Is that his whole reason for doing this interview is he wanted to tell everyone that since he's been ousted from the company, and I'm gonna leave this photo up. Since he's been ousted for the company, it's no longer better ingredients, better pizza. They don't care anymore. It's different pizza. And he knows that it's different pizza because in the last 30 days, he's had over 40 pizzas, which is probably why he looks so fucking sweaty. That's the title of this article. Papa John's founder eats more than 40 pizzas in 30 days.
My God, what are you doing? Like, you're putting yourself...
At what point, because if you do the math, help me out here. There's 30 days and there's 40 pizzas. That means at one point in a day, my man crushed a pizza and then went back for more of pizza he didn't like, which is confusing to me. Because don't get me wrong, I've crushed a pizza, but I immediately feel regret. I never have gone back for more.
You know what it is, right? He gets them for free, probably.
He's got a bunch of Papa cards hiding in his fucking back pocket. No, he's not part of the company.
Yeah, but that's part of his severance. Is like, yo, you still get free pizza for life. but there's a time where you're like, man, eat something else, brother. Like, he's trying to live the kayfabe, right? He is trying to make people believe that, like, without him, there's no realm in which fucking pizza is good, like Papa John's was ever good in the first place, because that shit is second tier at best.
I do love
like,
the coverage of the N-word drop on the conference call is CNBC's translation is resignation following his use of a racially charged word. That's very nice. Very nice scooting around that bush. Better pizza, better wet Papa John's.
ingredient.
No, the only way you
Like,
get that sweaty.
like a bunch of money away too.
He's selling off the stock constantly, apparently, according to this thing, which is currently going up, which is why I don't think he sold all of it yet. It's just skyrocketing right now. Apparently, it's up 55% this year. So you fire the douche.
And you hire fucking Shaq, man. Shaq's having a moment, man.
Yeah, I mean, Shaq is selling them pizzas, living his best life. I love it. But yeah, that was my keeping you up to date. Don't worry, I won't let a Papa John Schnatter. God, that's a bad name. I used to think it was Schneider. Now it's Schnatter. It's Schnatter. Look at that on the fucking screen. It's Schnatter.
Schnatter? John Schnatter. I don't know, dude.
That's worth a changing. That's what that's.
Wow. I mean, for the longest time, he was only Papa John. That's who he was. Now he is no longer Papa John. Like, what do you want? Like, he got to go by the full name now. He can't just be Papa John. You ain't Papa John no more.
No, it's Papa Shaq.
All right. I only got one more. This one. As me and Curly have both been on a journey to be more healthy, be more fit, live a little bit longer. You know what I mean? Every so often, you see some shit out there, and you just go, no. And this is one of those things. So a hot new wellness craze that is taking over the internet and all of the white people in probably most of Southern California.
Hey, hold on, targeted
thing called what is it called again? Basically, it's tanning your taint. Going out there and kissing the sun, as some people like to call it, or
kissing.
Perineum sunning. Perineum sunning is what another person.
They're using the sun for it. You just gonna spread them.
Yep.
What's that to do with wellness?
So according
don't people bleach their buttholes?
Yeah, that's a thing too. But according to this Instagram influencer called Metaphysical Megan, who describes herself on Instagram as a healer, teacher, reverse aging adept, superfood superhuman, the practice of sunning your gear, taint, and butthole. Basically, you go out and you fucking spread eagle to the sun. It can give you surges of energy immediately. Give you better sleep.
This is a jerk off
better connection to my sexual energy and control of my life force.
I don't know what my butthole looks like.
Something like
someone
that.
Raise your hand.
White.
Does anyone know what their butthole looks like?
Something like that, but white. Yeah. Yeah.
I never seen it. I'm just now realizing that.
Bro, what are full length mirrors for? Like,
I've never squatted over a mirror and checked my bits out. Wow, I kind of need to know what my butthole looks like. I need to do this now.
Are you gonna go out fucking?
I've got enough webcams around me.
I'm sure they're on the beach near you. probably right now, fucking spread eagle, fucking just
Laying out like
stunning
seals on a
in their
rock.
butt. Yeah. Like, hold on, let me make sure this is safe. Yeah. Open up this link
I'm not opening
and
your
just
link.
open the link. Open the fucking link.
I've got
It's
a bunch of
fucking-
C920s I can discard. I can check
Really?
what my butthole looks like. Oh, come please.
No. You haven't gotten there yet. Fucking.
Oh, there.
Get to
That's some.
the. Yep. Get all the way down to the bottom. That's just what they're doing out here, man.
Someone's gonna get that girl with a
Fucking-
super soaker and just fucking scare her. You know, it's just a goose.
Who's gonna get her with a super?
Oh, look at that! She's charging her Super Saiyan powers. Oh Lord.
Yeah, man. But
Oh, there it is. Sunlight has an excellent germicidal qualities. You're gonna burn your butt. You want to get a sunburn in your butthole?
that's what they're reaching for, man.
It's like, it's like, it doesn't want to be burnt. It's gonna hurt. I hate people. Tain't no mountain high enough. Damn it. Damn it. Oh, that's some gross shit. All right, cool. We did it. Covered that one.
Yep. Good shit, man. Good shit. I'm glad.
I don't think that's terms. We're good. We're safe on the terms.
So we're doing that, right? Fucking next visit. We're gonna go out, fucking climb a mountain.
Vegas
go
is a
hiking.
great place to do it. DKG Vegas, top of the needle, whatever it's called. We just get up there and get on that ride and just fucking spread. I don't think there's enough time. How long? Listen, I get burnt quick. And as we've mentioned, I don't know if my butthole is dark or white. I'm sure it's probably not the best. I probably could use a bleach or something.
It's never seen sunlight, so
It's never seen sunlight. I'm learning so much about my asshole. It just seems weird, right? Like I've carried it with me my whole life and it's never seen the sun. Like my dick has seen the sun.
oh man.
Huh.
All right.
Neither of your internal organs calm down. Fair enough. Don't let me get started on my existential issues with my own organs, okay? Get my inside organs. Kaz, it's the worst case scenario. It's happened. The worst things happened. Luckily it doesn't affect us, but I just want to keep you updated on this. The International Space Station, where human isolation goes to foster, all the toilets are broken. Yep. Just that kind of sucks. I mean, when you're in the need of a plumber in the worst position ever, and you're in space, it's going to take a while to get a plumber up there, I guess. But yeah, the ISS, both the Russian side and the American side toilets are currently inoperable, and astronauts have been informed to use diapers, which I now know is a term, space diapers, to discard their shenanigans. To clarify it, the American side toilet is just blinking a message that says it's not working, which, you know, I guess shit, that sucks. And then the Russian side is as they wrote here, at capacity. So yeah, man, if you're in space, it's a bad time to be fully isolated up there. You just got to poop in a corner and hope that corner stays where it is, I guess. I feel like I would, like, don't they have, like, every now and then, like, refill or refuel like things that are coming up there? Like, wouldn't you just like dump all your shit in the thing and be like, yeah, you take care of it when it gets back to Earth? Like,
For like, all right, so there's a lot going on in my brain, right? I didn't even know they had toilets. I knew they had astronaut diapers,
you want to see it?
and then I forgot that there's an International Space Station.
I think it's basically a fucking Roomba, not a Roomba, but a vacuum hooked up to what would be a toilet seat, and then you sit on it, and it's just like because if you shit, it's just gonna just puddle out, right? Like if you ever see, space is weird. And then apparently you have to vacuum seal it. Anyways, I have a picture. That's a space toilet, which is literally a vacuum hooked up to what is a toilet, and you get your bits out. And apparently you need a Sharpie every now and then.
Where is it? So it's going into some kind of storage.
I think it would be irresponsible to jettison your shit out into space. It's kind of like we used to just throw everything in the ocean and just expect it to not my fucking problem. I feel like if we kept doing that with space, we'd eventually be like, oh crap, we fucking shit all over space.
Huh.
I don't know what the sous vide meat back here is, but it's a vacuum sealed thing. I'm sure there's like a bidet kind of situation, or you just damp towel it or something. I don't know. You got to be very conservative. All this stuff smart men have thought about more than we were. I love that someone ran like data cables back here too. It looks like Ethernet. The urine is recycled. Shit just goes out. I don't know if that's true. Alexa, where does poop go on the International Space Station?
Sorry, I don't know that,
No, she
but
don't
I
know
do
that.
have a skill you might like.
No, thanks.
It's called Poop Facts. Want to try it?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, here's Poop Facts. Did you know it's good hygiene to wash your hands before you eat? Vultures
Oh,
agree.
I
Their
didn't.
poop is actually a sanitizer, so they poop on their feet to decontaminate them from the bacteria they pick up while scavenging. The poop also helps cool them off, just like sweat does for humans. Do you want to rate Poop Facts?
No. No. Oh, I guess we're done. I guess we've had a conversation. I guess that's it. She just left me. Well, I learned something today. Cool.
Oh fuck. All right, man. Holy shit.
Literally, we covered a lot of poop today.
Yeah. I mean, can't you just fucking like, all right, like, okay, look, right, we have a fucking realm of a world filled with smart fucking people, right? And I'm just some dumb down here on Earth, but I'm just throwing this out there. This is for the smarter people. They probably already thought of this, but I'm just saying, can't we just put that, you fucking shit goes into some little thing, and then you just jettison that shit into the sun, right? Like, is that a problem?
No, it is a problem. So think about this. This is a serious conversation now. This is some serious poop talk. New segment. Someone get Big Voice Jay in here. Poop facts. No, but if you think about getting rid of your waste, there is a finite amount of material on Earth. If you jettison it into the sun, eventually you will have no more material to make. Matter isn't generated. Matter just is recycled. No matter how long it takes, everything has a half-life. Like, if you start throwing our trash into the sun, eventually you will have an Earth with no materials on it to be useful. So you can't do it. You got to fucking recycle that poo. It's got to come back somewhere. And the more shit we put into space, the less like iron is on the planet Earth. At some point, the planet Earth won't have iron. Like, because we made ships out of it and they went off to other planets. That's the thing. You got to mine other fucking stars and shit. Now I'm just drunkenly talking about space and I'm excited. Don't throw your poo in the sun, guys. Use the sun on your butthole and make it better.
My platform is jettison that shit into the sun. Vote for who you love. Vote for where you like. You know which politics are right.
Keep our poo on Earth. That's my platform. Kaz wants to take our poo into the sun. Waste it. You ain't never getting that back.
Space poo. Just the space poo, dude. Like, fucking Earth poo stays on Earth. Everything else you jettison into the sun.
Poo rights. Vote now. It's great. We should move on to the stupid summer school because I have to do it. You know, you have to do it. And the thing is, the only reason we have to do it, it's a Thanksgiving based one. So we can't. No, we did. This is Thanksgiving too. Electric Boogaloo. Bring it back all the way around. Swiggity swam, swazzle.
Oh, yay! It's game time.
Hell yeah!
With Curly.
That's what I'm talking about.
Only on dkgWELP.
I don't think poo is going to stop global warming on the sun. I think there's increased greenhouse gases on the sun to counteract, cool the sun, give the sun a Kool-Aid. Of course we are descendants of someone else's intergalactic sludge. That's the way it works, yo. Yes, as you heard a second ago, unless this is for somehow the only portion of the podcast you listen to, we are playing another summer school, which is the game invented by my local radio station where a mushmouth child is told to say certain words that are on a theme, and then they record them, and then my good friend Kaz here is going to try to guess them. Since it's just Kaz, I will go and I think give him a 5-second beat when you guys hear it. You know what?
Just fucking you know it. Say it.
Well, let's do it. We'll do it. Chat versus Kaz at this point. If you win, just go ahead and say it as soon as you hear it. These are bad. These are real bad, but they are on a Thanksgiving theme, so it should help you a little bit. I'll start with something simple. Don't need your name as your buzzer because it's only you. But let's start with an easy one. That's not working.
Cranberry sauce.
Oh, okay, yeah, cranberry sauce. That's a fucking straight out of the can. How
You're
nature
a can guy? Did we talk about it? You're a can guy?
Yeah, we talked about it. Yeah,
jiggly jiggles.
Out of the can, how nature intended, my dude.
Someone said mac and cheese was like a staple of Thanksgiving food. Is that a thing? I feel like that's not a thing.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
I know KFC serves it, but like as a side.
Like,
I had to listen to Sam wax poetically about mixed berry pie the other day. It was kind of fun. I was like jonesing for it.
Okay. Stop me when I'm wrong, but like I've never been to just like a full-on white people ass Thanksgiving, and I feel like this is something.
Is it a white people thing?
Bro, I have never in my life until this moment heard of mixed berry pie.
I mean, you go to a house, even if it's a Friendsgiving, and everyone has a bunch of food, and there's a turkey or a ham, and then there's some sides and shit, and everyone eats and then sits around and watches football, right? That's a thing.
Yeah, I mean that part is the normity. I'm just talking about the food and the experience, right? I have only ever been around very like similar-esque middle-class black families and a few poor black families. Like, so I just want to see what the other side is like.
I mean the pie thing. So my pie thing was. And tell me when this is weird to you. One of Erica's patrons, someone who comes to her bar for Thanksgiving, who she doesn't know outside of the bar. It's just like, oh, hey, you're back. You want your regular blah, 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 like that kind of a regular patron. Came in the morning and just gave her 7 pies.
How many?
7. I feel like that's burdensome at that point. That like you've like given me an issue I now have to deal with.
Like 1, maybe 2 if you be an extra. Like
yeah, but is that trying to compensate for something or like give it like oh this person I know 6 pies she won't love me but 7 pies but I don't know. I mean the guy seemed like a nice just like hey man I just want to give you some pies and then booked it. And I was like, I think he just dumped some pies on us. Unless there's drugs in it, I don't know. I don't know what this issue is. I don't know what would possess a person to just be like, I'm gonna give you too much food for you to handle now. That's your issue. See ya. Like,
Is he a baker?
It was. They were in like fucking the tins you get. You make pies on your own home. They were all homemade. They had aluminum foil on the top of them. They weren't from a store. They were just fucking pies. Like, and I guess they didn't have drugs because we fed them to everyone in the family. So fucking whatever. But like, it got to a point where it was like, Erica's like, please take some pies. Just take some fucking pies. I don't. I was like, take them to your other fucking families. Like, it was just like, I was like, I've never seen that. I've never heard of that.
Yeah, there's a limit, my dude. Like there is a limit, and he passed it. Like, I think my limit for like somebody handing me some kind of food substance is 2. Like, anything more than 2, even 2 of a thing could be like too much. Like
it's like when I go to my grandma's and she's like, the garden's giving us a large crop of cucumbers. Here's a bag of 17 cucumbers, and I'm like, I'm just gonna throw these away at my house. Like, why are you doing this to me? Like, yeah. I'm gonna eat 2 of them, and then they're gonna go bad.
Unless you're giving me like a jar of pickles,
something that can last.
That's like, yeah, like I'm like, oh shit, yeah, fucking, oh cool, your homemade pickles. Like, I'll eat those. I'll throw them on a sandwich, maybe. Like, I'll smash a jar of pickles. But like, you're giving me like.
Unless you're Papa John, you can eat 40 pies in 30 days, apparently. Speaking of shit that makes you sleepy.
Make this a 13.
Okay, that one I didn't do right. Try this one. Oh my God, the whole website.
Oh, well. That was summer school, ladies and gentlemen.
Jesus Christ, it's all over the place. Oh my God, I forgot I was supposed to write something on this one. So this is another vocal fry, Summer, if you want to try to see what the fuck she's saying here.
Tummy growl?
No. Chat, do you got this one? Is an integral part of the story of Thanksgiving that we were told as children. It's a bit of a... Oh, Mech got it. The Mayflower. See if you hear it now. The Demon Child. Yeah, that was one of my favorites.
Wishbone.
There you go.
Wait, all right, say it again.
Wishbone.
Wishbone.
Hey, my man. Easy peasy.
What's
I wanted to
the
give
story? Wishbone.
What's the story?
Wishbone.
Are they gonna bring that back? Like, they're bringing back fucking Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
Are we bringing back Wishbone?
They're gonna bring it back live action. Man dressed in dog suit. That'll be great.
No.
Is this an East Coast or a West Coast thing? You know what? I might just. You know what? I'll do this one first. What's this?
Stupid.
Forgot how bad this one was.
Stupid.
It's one word, but
Stupid.
I have no idea, my dude.
What do you, as an East Coaster, call the shit you put inside of a turkey?
Stuffing?
Okay, that's what I call it. But apparently, other people call it something else. But this one is stuffing.
Stupid.
But apparently there's some people that call it dressing, which doesn't make any sense to me. But there was like an argument online.
Yeah. I have heard dressing.
So is that like I don't know if that's it's a localization thing. Dressing is if it's not in the turkey. Usually it's not in the turkey. Not a lot of people out here don't put stuffing inside the turkey. They just Stofers fucking cook it up in a pot. I like stuffing inside the turkey. It soaks up all the fucking juices. It's delicious. And get it all out. It's very meat heavy.
Okay, so Sheep said it's dressing if it is not in the turkey, and it's stuffing when it is in the turkey.
I appreciate that. That makes sense. But I feel like stuffing's supposed to be in there. But as I said, a lot of people out here just cook it up in the stove. You just put water in the fucking premix, and it's a bunch of bread or whatever. More Thanksgiving-oriented words. Try this one out.
November 28th.
November 28th?
Boom, baby. Giving you the easy ones. Next song.
Gobble gobble.
Bubblegum?
Gobble gobble.
Bubba Gump?
Gobble gobble.
It's close. It's not close as what chat's gonna get it. Leon's got it with a gobble gobble.
Gobble gobble.
Nothing as egregious as last time. You got looking at editing the video from last week. You got really mad about one of these. You got really mad.
Choppa or whatever.
Yeah, no, Choco Taco. You couldn't handle it.
Chaka fucking is what that bitch said, man.
It was fun.
I'm sorry.
This is the next one.
Gratitude. Gratitude.
Max on fire with this shit.
Gratitude.
Think about Thanksgiving, what you do, showing your
Gratitude.
Oh, gratitude.
Hey. Not your grouch-ood, apparently, from sheep. All right, your next clue.
Calling turkey.
This kid's like 4 now.
Carving turkey?
Damn, my man. That's fantastic. Your next clue.
Pinchips.
You're not going to get this one. Unless I give you a clue, you're not going to get. No one's going to get it.
Pinchips.
No.
Pinchips.
Pilgrims. I don't even hear. I can't hear it after knowing it.
Pinchips.
How did you fucking? I don't even.
Pinchips.
That's not a thing. Pin chimps. That's what I'm feeling. All right. Speaking of.
Earwax. 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 Earwax.
A rector set.
Earwax.
I'll give you a clue. I don't want to bait too on the point.
Native American?
Shit. No. Shit. I don't think a lot of people do anything with this stuff from a turkey. It's a part of a turkey. Parts of a turkey.
Earwax.
Gizzards?
Close. Very, very close. Chat's going to get it now.
The fucking...
Earwax.
What is the little spin?
The giblets. The giblets.
Yeah.
Giblets. Giblets. Biblets. This one.
MEA.
No, that's a bad one.
MEA.
No.
MEA?
This doesn't sound like it.
MEA.
Emirates?
It's the other party that were around for for apparently
American Indians?
It's just it's just Indians.
MEA.
Indian?
That's how she says that. And speaking of
Squat tail.
Scottsdale, Arizona?
I don't know who this guy is, but
Squat tail.
Squanto.
yeah.
Okay. All right.
This is a squawk tail.
Fucking my man Squanto. You need to fucking do more fucking Thanksgiving stories, my dude.
I don't know what he did. Was he part of the thing? Was it?
Yeah.
All right, next clue.
Fought for the American Indians and lost.
Oh no, Squanto.
The first Sunday.
The first Sunday?
close.
The first Sunday.
It does sound like that, but what should she actually be saying in regards to when Thanksgiving is?
The first Sunday.
Divorce someday. She's projecting.
The first Sunday.
I fucking the first Sunday and the fourth Sunday are stuck in my head.
Once you think of something, it's stuck in your head. It's the fourth Thursday.
The first Sunday.
There's a lot of spittle on that one. A lot of Sylvester the cat.
Family trauma.
Family trauma?
I'll give it to you.
Family trauma.
It's technically family drama, but definitely family trauma. Oh, Leon got drama. Well done. Well done. How about this one?
Bonus.
Ooh.
Bonus?
Bonus. Bonus. Bonus.
There were 13.
Bonus.
Patronus. Chat's trying their best. Yeah, no, it's terrible. You're not going to hear it. It's colonists.
Bonus.
Yeah, there's none of.
There were 13.
13 colonies. I figured colonists, you'd get there. You know, I'm trying to be helpful, but not like give it away. You know, try this one out. You got 2 left.
Turkey pie.
That's questionable.
Turkey pie.
Turkey pie?
It's the thing that happens every year.
Turkey pie.
Around this time.
The Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade?
Turkey pie.
Where
Turkey pardon. The turkey pardon.
My man. Yes, I'll give it to you. All right, your final clue, your last one, then you're out of here.
Okay, I got there.
Yeah, Kruge right behind you. That's awesome.
Centerpiece.
It's easy.
Centerpiece.
Some peas? Sam peas?
Your traditional Thanksgiving sand peas. That's my favorite part of every dinner.
No, that's what you heard was sand peas. I said some peas, dude.
Pass me the sand peas.
Oh, I think Pokey got it.
Pokey did get it. That is indeed centerpiece.
Centerpiece.
And that will conclude summer school for one another year of Thanksgiving Phantasmals.
Man, we gotta leave this till we have guests, man. We can't keep doing that shit on the
I
show.
know, but it was Thanksgiving, and I was like, I gotta get it. I gotta do it. I gotta get it out of the way. I at this point now have 15 of these soundboards made. We can start revisiting these as we forget them, and then
just send it back to them.
Right.
You're like, here, I made a game out of this shit for you.
Oh, they do it just fine. But yeah, that is the end of our show as far as I'm concerned. You made it all the way through another fucking whelp, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh yeah. We love you guys. Holidays are coming.
Ooh, before you go into the tier rate at the end of it, I do have. You guys want to do a giveaway of Sam's Movie Monsters album?
Yeah, let's do it, dog.
He sent me a code that I was like, fucking why not, brothers? Our good friend Sam here's in the chat, streamer as well.
Streamer, musician, artist, all the things.
He's actually he's already told me, so it's not a big deal, but I've requested this many times from different people, but he's doing like a chibi version. This doesn't work anymore. He's doing like a chibi version of the panels that are going to be down below with like Luna and me and whatnot being all silly and whatnot. He sent me a couple like what are they called? Like mock-ups or whatever that he's drawing. So the whole bottom of the Twitch stuff is going to start looking really good and whatnot, thanks to Sam. And I wanted to recognize that he's making music. Where did I put the code? It doesn't actually matter. I don't know where I put that. Oh no, he messaged me on Discord. That's why. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna do just a quick thing with the. Do I have Latch still? Come on, it's in here somewhere, right? Latch giveaway. Oh, camera's not exactly where it should be, but that's fine. But yeah, let's do a little quick giveaway. Why is everyone highlights that? Because you can do highlight stuff. So, God, how does this work? You need to do... No, you don't. Add viewers. So I'm going to add everyone that's in here. Drunk Kids Gaming. And we're going to get rid of Curly Bot. And... going to get rid of Sam. And Dynamite D&D. Because you don't need them. And we'll do start animation. But yeah. Oh God. If you don't win, but you can find his album at his Bandcamp, we're giving away a copy of Sam's Movie Monsters album because he was gracious enough to gift it to the thing. Oh. Riv, I think Rivis owns every album.
Didn't Rivis go to bed too?
Rivis might have left the thing open. You have to do. You got 12 seconds. Select animation. That's fine. Start. I'll give you that moment. I'll give you the moment, Rivis. Thank you for leaving the chat open. Doodle-doo. I think Rivis definitely went to bed, but. Tis life. Tis life. Tis the way it goes. One more again. This time we'll clear add viewers. Load. Curly Bot. Oh, Kaz can win. Shit. Sorry, my bad. Kaz is definitely win. I don't give a shit if Kaz wins. Curly Bot. Schmears. Revis is out. Revis is not on this list anymore. Revis must have closed the computer. Freaking out. Re-rigged. That's fine. Love giving away stuff. But yeah, check out Sam's music and art and everything. He's a fantastic caster. He's Sam Hears. And a good bro. And he was playing Sekiro. And that was such fun. Too late, Kruge. You have to give it to somebody. Oh, God. Leon. Look at that. All right. Leon wins. Look at that. Just giving my music to my friends. Rigged. You can give it to whoever you want, my man. But enjoy that. Yeah, I'll be giving you a code to the Movie Monsters thing. And as always, support your friends that support us because they're amazing.
Hell yeah.
So, yeah, you can continue, Cass. Sorry, I interrupted.
No, it's fine. Fucking giving away shit. That's why you need to be here live for the episode so that you could have the possible chance of winning something whenever we randomly fucking decide to do this shit at the end of the show. Like I was saying, holidays are coming up, so we'll probably take a little bit of a hiatus, and then there'll probably be like a couple more shows, and then we'll be out for like a week or two or three. For like the Christmas shenanigans and things like that. The stream will be around, so make sure you go on over to twitch.tv/drunkkidsgaming to check out all the shit that we do there on stream. Other than that, we love you, we like you, we fucking want you to come back and listen and have fun. Go on over to dkgtv.com to check out the schedule for when we're going to be doing ugly sweater stream shit.
It is indeed ugly sweater time, and we also want to mention the Patreon that is up for all our stuff.
Yeah. that was at the end, brother.
Go ahead.
Fucking
Sorry.
way to fucking
I'm
reveal the
bad.
wisdom.
This is why you're supposed to do it.
Oh God! The fucking don't look at me behind the curtain. And what's behind the curtain? Patreon. Patreon.com/dkgWELP. It is being built out. We're talking to our friends who do art specifically. Now that I think about it, I need to talk to Sam. We're gonna have a sticker pack and some other shit for all you people who have been helping us.
Hell yeah.
There's gonna be two as soon as I distribute.
I'm excited for all that shit. I can't wait. Anyways, I'll see you guys. My stream's not over for today. If you're hanging around, it's not like a Whelp Sunday. We're gonna play video games. So stick around for this. If you're listening to this later, sorry you missed out. But video games, we're doing it. Or I'll build my Christmas tree. One of these things. I love you guys to death. Have a great night.